everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking all about the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, and I shop this sale every year and it's honestly one of my favorite. I'm going to talk about items that I've owned for years, that I've tested, items that are on my wish list, and things that I think you should check out, and even a little fun find at the end of the video that's going to bring back some nostalgia. Grab a snack, grab a drink. I've got my iced coffee over here. Hope you enjoy. I've listed these out in different categories, and the first one I'm going to cover are the hero pieces. These are the ones, in my opinion, that stand out, that I'd really like, that I'm going to try really hard to grab the day of the sale. And if you've been shopping the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, you know that things go in and out of stock really quick. So these are the ones I'm hoping to get my hands on. I've got my notes here, I've got my computer here, and let's go shopping. The first one is the Open Edit Icon Belted Halter Jumpsuit. And this is a one piece that's in black. It screams powerful, sexy, and yet elegant and understated. It's from Open Edit. The sale price is $78.99, and after the sale, it's $119. It is machine washable, and I think it just looks like it's timeless. This won't go out of style. It's jumpsuit, it's all full black, and I think this can be worn on numerous occasions. The next one is the Sync-Acept Louisa Cotton Blend Jacket. I think this one's gonna sell out. It looks beautiful. It's that classic structured blazer, but this is in a denim look, which that denim on denim trend is really hot right now. But I'm not really a fan of denim on denim, so I would pair this with like white trousers, white jeans. I think it is a gorgeous look. It's $283.99 for the sale, and it'll be $425 after a sale. I don't have my hopes up that I'm gonna get this one, but this is one of my this is probably the item I want the most out of the entire sale. I think it's gorgeous, so I'm really hoping I can get my hands on this one. The next one is also Sync-Acept, and I feel like if I don't get the blazer, this is what I have my eyes on next. And this is a Tina Belted Stretch Denim Mini Sundress. I love the shape of this. I think it'll be really flattering for my figure. The straps are adjustable. It has a beautiful neckline, and for the sale, it's $294.99, and after the sale, it's $445. And in case you don't know, the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale is a little different. They don't mark down items that are end of season. They actually mark down items that will be regular price for the fall. So it's sort of like a sneak peek into the fall wardrobe while fall season, and they discount it beforehand. So this is really exciting. I really hope I can get my hands on this one. It looks absolutely stunning. The next one is the Reese Azura Trench, and during the sale, it's $329.99. After sale, it's $498. This is in a beautiful, I'm looking at the chocolate brown color, and it's your classic trench. I see that there's a really cute hood on the back of it that looks like a little bit different than the trench material. I do have a Reese jacket, and the quality is phenomenal. I could really attest to that specific jacket that I have. And as a brand, if you go on the Reese website, their jackets are really expensive. So if you can find a sale on them, grab it if you're in the market for one. All right, the next one is the Ainsworth Double-Breasted Trench Jacket by Ralph Lauren. I think this is another one that's gonna sell out pretty quickly. I love jackets. I have probably way too many of them. But I really like this one. It is not your classic trench length, and I think a lot of the ones that we've been seeing lately are either your classic midi length or the crop length. And so this is a nice in-between where you can wear your sweaters and not worry about your sweater being longer than your trench, or vice versa, having a really long trench. I really like the mascarpone cream color. I think it's a really soft cream. I think it'll lighten the colors, the darker colors of fall and winter. I love the detailing on it, and I just think it's really, really pretty. And for $139.99, the sale price, and after the sale is $230. And I think that, you know, a lot of the times we are afraid to get a cream colored jacket, especially in like wool where it's really hard to take care of. This is, you know, machine wash, which is really important for that light color. And it looks like it'll be a great jacket that you can wear with your sweaters during the winter, but then also just casual, and you can dress it up. I just think it has beautiful detailing to it, and I love the color, and I think that's a really great price for Ralph Lauren. And honestly, I have a lot of pieces from Ralph Lauren in this sale. I know they never really go out of style, but I kind of feel like it's coming back in style in a big way when everyone's looking to find classic pieces for their wardrobe and get away from like the fast fashion. Okay, the next section we're gonna be talking about is clothing. And I'm trying to go a little bit fast with each of these items just because I have so many on my list. So the first one is the Crosby wide leg jeans by Veronica Beard. And it's in this beautiful pine green color. And I have 2 pairs of Veronica Beard jeans and I love them. Now, I'm gonna have a little bit of an unpopular opinion here. But while everybody else is talking about the premium denim, I sort of steered away from like AG, Mother, Frame, Rag & Bone. I've had all of those brands in the past. And honestly, I don't need any more of a $300 pair of jeans or $200 pair of jeans. I mean, this is $186, but I feel like for that slouchier, casual vibe, I can get that from Abercrombie, from Levi's especially, and I don't really need to pay the premium denim price for them. Where I look for premium denim is actually when I'm looking for a really dressed up jean. Like I said, I have 2 Veronica Beard jeans and they look great. They stand out from a regular jean. If you're looking for a trouser type jean where you're going out and you want the jean to be more dressier, more elevated, that's where I'm looking for premium denim. The stitching sometimes can have a really pretty contrast to them. The colors are great and it looks like it's more expensive. If I want a slouchy boyfriend type jean, I can get that again from Quince, from Levi's. So I've sort of changed my mindset on it. If you love it, that's great, but I've sort of steered away from it after years of getting those type of denim. So this is the only denim I have on the list for this anniversary sale. All right, the next is a classic fit striped cotton broadcloth button-up shirt by Ralph Lauren. Told you I have a lot of pieces. I'm gonna go through several in a row right now. The sale price is $77.99, and after the sale, it's $115. And this is in a gorgeous red terracotta white color. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I love anything terracotta, and this just screams rich money to me. I mean, the color combination, coupled with the fact that it's Ralph Lauren, and it's done in a subtle way. It's not his usual like red, bold lettering. It's white, so it blends into the shirt really nice. And I think this is, I mean, it's a great button up. It's very classic, but I love the color combination here. And I think this screams fall. So I really have my eye on that one. And the next one is a Gemilco. These names are something else. Classic fit denim button-up shirt, also Ralph Lauren. Sale $84.99 and after sale is $125. And this is a deep, dark blue color. It looks like darker than the Cincasept colors. It's almost like a black actually, and it's paired here with a beautiful camel colored jean. And I think again, it's a classic button up. It's darker than anything that I have in a denim shirt. And I think this is just a really classic look. All right, the next one is a lambskin leather jacket by Ralph Lauren in the beautiful tobacco color. I mean, this looks like butter. Lambskin is known for its really soft, supple leather quality. And when you look at this picture, you could just almost feel it and imagine how soft it would be in person. I think the color is beautiful. I think it's a classic leather jacket that never goes out of style. You should always have one in your wardrobe. And I think it's a good length. It's not too cropped. It sits at the right place. And the sale price is $339.99 and after sale, it's $510. So for a Ralph Lauren lambskin leather jacket, I think that's a really good price. And the next one is also Ralph Lauren. It's the cotton, linen, and wool herringbone jacket. I love blazers. I'm a big fan of Veronica Beard blazers, and I wasn't really a fan of the pattern that they had for the anniversary sale, but I saw this one from Ralph Lauren and I think it is gorgeous. It's a black cream multi. Now, first of all, the fit looks beautiful. A really tailored feminine look. And what I really like as well is that it's mostly natural materials. There's just, I think 7% polyamide on this one. But in order to get a blazer that's cotton, linen, and wool, which is mostly natural materials, you could buy a blazer for several $100s these days that's mostly polyester. So this has great natural materials to it. It's Ralph Lauren. It looks like it's a timeless It's a blazer. If you don't have one, I highly recommend getting one. It just makes any look more elevated, more put together. The next one is the Farm Rio Garden Delight long sleeve wrap dress. It's basically a green color, an emerald green. So for the sale, it's $207.99, and after the sale, it's $298. It is a wrap dress, which will accentuate your waist, and there's a beautiful scalloping detail on the neckline and on the hem of the dress. And this is a very feminine look. It's a gorgeous print, but this is definitely one of those wow dresses, those wow pieces. I don't think this is your everyday like black dress that you can wear on so many different occasions, but if you need something specific and you're looking for that dress, or if you just want to have a piece that's a really standout, something different, something that's not a solid color, I think this is a really great option. All right, you still with me? We got a lot more to go, so stay tuned. Next one is a Varley Darla half zip sweater, and the sale price is $99.99, and after the sale, it's $148. And this is that pointel pattern. If you've seen my Sézane video, I had a pointel tank, and I love that detailing. This looks like a classic half zip, but a more elevated look to it because of the pointel fabric. And I really like the khaki color. The cream is also really pretty, but I'm gravitating toward that khaki look. I think it could be just a great layering piece, just elevated a little bit more. And I've never tried the brand Varley. I have a couple items on the anniversary sale that I do want to try. And the pieces look really nice. They look like classic pieces that I could wear over and over again. And that's what I really look for when I look to add pieces to my wardrobe. Okay, the next one from Varley is their half zip sweatshirt, and I cannot decide on the color for this one. There's a sycamore like green stripe pattern. There's a dark walnut that's I'm really gravitating toward, and also a huckleberry color that's a little more purple in nature. And the sale is $85.99, and after the sale it is $128. And this looks like your classic sweatshirt, half zip, more like throwing on with leggings here, or throwing on with a pair of jeans or sweatpants. I don't know, there's something about it. It looks like it has a nice gold contrasted zipper to it. And I don't know if it's the stripes, which I always love, or just wanting to try the brand out that I'm gravitating. This is my style. This is an everyday piece for me. This is something that I like to wear, and I cannot decide on the color. So it keeps changing. So we'll see during the anniversary sale which one I go with. And let me know if you want to see a haul afterwards of what I actually did end up getting. Okay, the next one is the Sun Washed Fisherman Cotton Sweater, and this is by Faherty. And the sale price is $129.99, and after sale is $198. And I love this French rose color. Now, long gone I think are the days where every Nordstrom Anniversary Sale you were getting a sweater of some sort, because it was either Free People or just the Nordstrom brand sweaters that everybody got. And I think now with Quince, everybody's getting their staples there. So when we're looking at the anniversary sale, we're looking for things that aren't really replicated and little something different. And this sweater, you could tell there's different stripes throughout, these thick sections of different stripes. And it looks subtle, but it just is something different. It's not a solid color, but it's not, I should say a solid texture, because the color is the same throughout, but it looks different because the textures are different throughout. At least it looks that way on the picture. And that French rose color looks like a brown and purple mix. It's really beautiful and rich. I lied, I have one more sweater. And this is a V-neck ultra fine merino wool sweater. If you know, merino wool is really great to regulate your body temperature. It's a natural fiber, and you don't have to wash it all the time, so it's a great travel piece. It doesn't trap in the odors. It cools you when needed, and it warms you when needed, depending on the type of clothing article you're getting. And in this case, it's from Lily Silk. And I'm a big fan of Lily Silk. I have some jackets, some blouses, some skirts from Lily Silk. And if you know about the brand, you know it's usually really, really pricey. And this sweater is $98.99, and after the sale, it's $149. I'm a big fan of Lily Silk, and to get this for this price for merino wool is actually a really good deal. And so I think I'm gonna try this one out as well. Okay, I'm done with the sweaters. Okay, the next ones are the Viore Clementine shorts. and this is in black, and I actually have 3 pairs of these. I have a green color. I also have, this is my newer one, I have this beautiful striped, brown striped color, and I also have a black, but I think that's in the wash. And these are really soft, comfortable athletic shorts. I don't work out in them, but I wear them casually. And they do have a lining inside, very stretchy lining. They are one of my favorites. I have gotten friends onto these shorts. I love the brand. It has a drawstring waist to it, and it's really flowy. It's really comfortable. I take a size medium, and I'm usually a size 6 in pants. And the sale price is $50.99, and normal price is $68. The next one is the Zella Effortless Sleeveless Midi Dress. This Zella is a Nordstrom brand. They always feature a lot of items on their sale. This one is $59.99, and after the sale, it is $89. And I'm looking at the color in the brown ristretto. I'm clearly a fan of brown colors, but they also have black and a purple shade color as well. And this looks like your classic everyday dress. It just goes with absolutely everything. And because it's Zella, it's a more athletic brand, I think it's really good in wicking sweat, wicking moisture. So I think this is actually better as a summer and spring dress, but depending on where you live, I live in North Carolina, so fall is basically up until November most of the time, so I could wear this in the fall. Because it's that brown color, it's gonna carry me through without issue. The next one by Zella is the Soft Luxe Utility Jacket, and I'm looking at it in the black. And the sale price is $65.99, and after the sale, it is $99. And I love it because it's a little different on the classic sweatshirt. I like that it cinches in the waist, and that cinched waist like really will give you shape and definition, all while being casual and being able to throw it over another shirt. Okay, the last item for clothing is the Nordstrom Moonlight Eco Short Pajamas. I'm looking at the short sleeve and shorts version for me particularly, but they also have the long sleeve if that is better for you. Of course, I'm looking at the color brown roast because that is my vibe. And I do have several pair of these. They always have them during their anniversary sale. And I think you could compare this to, what's the Stars Above brand from Target. If you've ever seen that, this is similar. I think this is better quality. It's a heavier weight to it, but these are a great pajama. They're very soft. They're very flowy. There's a reason they bring them back year after year on the anniversary sale. Shoes. I don't have too many items here. I'm not really looking to add too many shoes. I have so many boots. Again, if you've shopped from Nordstrom Anniversary Sale in other years, you know you've picked up boots, booties, whatever was in style that season. So I'm pretty flush. But I did want to point out 2 items that I thought were really nice. And the first one is a Riviera slip-on sneaker by Veronica Beard in the Lily Hazelwood color. It is very fall looking with those color combinations. It has the classic Veronica Beard design on the shoe, and it's the very on-trend, low-profile look that is in right now. The sale price is $199.99, and after the sale, it is $300. Last for shoes, I have the Stout Wally ankle boot. This is a classic. It's in the olive, looks like a suede texture. The sale is $264.99, and after sale, it is $395. I have a white leather version. I will say, I don't wear these often. It is very narrow for my foot. I'm a size 11. I sized up to a 12. And I also went to a shoe cobbler to stretch it because it is so tight and narrow right here. He stretched it as much as he could. I sized up a full size, and it is still tight on me. But if you don't have an issue with, if you don't have really wide feet, or you are a smaller size than I am, you can size up more than one size. I would recommend that. And it really is a good boot. It just doesn't work for my particular foot and size and width. But if you are in the market for a boot, I think this is a really great one to pick up. All right, the next category are bags and accessories, and I have quite a few items. I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster so this video isn't an hour long. First one is a Veronica Beard one size Cypress tote, and the sale price is $397.99, and after the sale, it's $595. This bag looks stunning, okay? It is olive green. It looks like there's suede, there's leather, it's crossbody, there's plenty of beautiful gold detailing to it, and it looks like there's functional slide pockets in the front as well. If you know Veronica Beard, you know she makes absolutely exquisite pieces, and I'm strongly considering this one. I really do not have a bag of hers yet, so I'm really thinking of pulling the trigger on this one. Next one is Veronica Beard Bark Shoulder Bag. The sale price is $329.99, and the original price will go up to $495. And I will not be getting this one, but I have something similar. If you've seen my video linked below, the Strathberry Charlotte handbag, it's very similar. Beautiful option if you have your eye on this kind of style. The next one is the Monica Vinader Gold Bracelet. The sale price is $269.99, and it will go up to $399 original price. I actually have it here. It is a push button clasp, and I think I have mine in the extra large wrist, just so I get that more room. If you don't prefer that, get your normal size. I will say, if you are a little bit unsure, don't feel the need to get it right now, because Monica Vinader does have a lot of sales close to Christmas time, and I have seen it at a low price before. That's when I got mine. And so if you're not sure, if you're on the fence or it's not in the budget right now, don't feel like you have to get it, because it will be on sale again through their website. At least it was last year. I highly recommend her brand. She has beautiful, beautiful pieces. Is the Kate Spade New York Bungalow Belt, and it's $44.99 on sale. After sale is $68. This is not much to explain here. It's a great reversible belt, so you have two colors in one, classic colors that will always be in style. So if you're in the market for a classic belt such as this one, this is a great price for Kate Spade. Next one is a Nordstrom Zebra Belt, and the sale price is $69.99, and the original will go up to $89. I think this is a fun way to infuse some animal print into your wardrobe without going nuts. I'm not usually going to buy a handbag that's animal print, or even a shoe, because it's not something I gravitate towards personally, but I can do a belt. I think that's subtle enough, or even a scarf. And so this is a great quick way to get to that trend, even though animal print always comes and goes, but in a really soft and subtle way. Next one is the Coach silicone band for the Apple Watch. The sale price is $62.99. After the sale is $95. In the summer, because I work out, I always wear like silicone bands for my smartwatch. You know, I have the attachments that are like a leather band. I've seen the Michelle one that's silicone, but the reviews aren't so great, and it looks really dressy. This one looks really pretty. It's silicone, which is what I like. It's not the endless loop. It has the clasp on it. And the only thing I'm a little bit like about is the C emblem on the bottom. It's sort of distracting a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just being nitpicky, I guess. But I can't decide if I want to get the white or the navy. I'm definitely going to get one. Maybe I'll get both just to see it in person and decide. But I really like the silicone bands for the Apple Watch, and I think this is going to be a definite pickup for me. All right, the home category, I have 4 items. The first one is the Our Place one size truffle color, the pans. The sale is $239.99, and after the sale, it's $359.95. Now, I've never tried Our Place pans. I've seen them everywhere. The color alone, I mean, they're both beautiful colors, but the truffle has my heart, and I'm tempted on that alone, but I truly don't need it. I have the Ninja Never Stick. I have the Hex Clad pans. I have All Clad, and I'm really happy with those. But just the aesthetic of these, it's gorgeous. So if you're in need of a new set, I would definitely try this one, and I've heard great things, so you'll have to let me know below if you've tried it or not. The next one is the Lola blanket, and on sale it's $194.99, and after the sale it's $325. I'm thinking of the Bondi beige color. It is expensive for a blanket. I tried the Quince one, and when I got it in, I was like, this is gorgeous and this feels wonderful, but I don't need it. And I've had the Fry blankets from Costco that are equally soft and beautiful, but I am tempted to try this. I want to see what the hype's about. I want to see why everybody's like, oh my gosh, I can never give this up. This is incredible. Because I don't know how it's going to feel any different from the ones I've tried before. So curiosity might get me on this one. I hear that this is not the only sale. Like Lola obviously has different sales throughout the year and it's comparable to this one. So I'm not sure yet, but I'm leaning towards yes, because I just kind of want to see what the hype is all about. The next one, the last one for the home items, is a Stanley cup. And I know us women, we always need a new water bottle for whatever reason. So I don't know if you need this item, but if you want a new water bottle, this is the Stanley. I'm looking at the cream moon color, and sale is $29.99. After the sale, it's $45. And this one, specifically, I chose it because it's the flip top one. The original Stanleys that came out that we all loved and had just the straw, I'd always tip it over and it always would leak. So the flip top one is a game changer. It's so much better than the original. So if you love Stanley water bottles, I would highly recommend this one. Category is basics. I'm gonna fly through these. Bomba socks, Nordstrom brand socks, or Stance socks. This is a great time of year to restock, refresh what you have, or try them out. Great sale, and they have a lot of different varieties to choose from. I'll link a couple below, but they're just socks, so not much to say there. The next and last category on this anniversary sale is beauty, and I'm so excited about this one. I love to restock on my favorites and discover new items during the anniversary sale. I am a lover of all things makeup since I was a teenager, so this one really gets me excited. First one is the Le Labo Discovery fragrance set, valued at $268, and the sale price is $210. Labo is a pricey perfume brand. It is a unisex fragrance, so if you're looking for an ultra feminine fragrance, this is not for you. I do have the Santal 33 in the bigger size. I've had this one for a couple of years, and this is actually my second bottle. Again, unisex fragrance. The other one I like that I have from an old Discovery set is the Matcha 26. So if you're familiar with Le Labo, if you like their scent, or if you want to try it out, this is a great time to do so. Okay, the next one is the Gucci Flora perfume set, and it's valued at $241, but for the sale, it's $162. This is another tried and true favorite of mine. I love this. It says it's a gardenia floral scent. I don't like floral scents. I don't think this is floral at all, or at least it's a floral, the only floral I do like. How about that? Everybody loves this one. And this comes with a set, a little travel sprayer, looks like some sort of lotion, and the perfume. And I love this scent. Next one is a YSL Lash Clash mascara, and it is a $72 value, and the sale is $48 for two of them. And it looks like there's a brown and a black. I have this, and I have it in the black, and I love it. I don't like a lot of high-end mascaras. I think it's not worth the price. This one is one I do think it's worth the price, and I have purchased it multiple times. It makes your lashes so voluminous and thick, and it's better as it dries down, actually. And I think this is a really popular one for good reason. I wish they had the waterproof version on the anniversary sale. I have not tried that one, but if it's anything like this one, it's great. And I guess, this is the anniversary sale. I guess by the time I actually get to using that one, it will be fall, winter time, so maybe I won't need the waterproof version as much anyway, but great mascara, highly recommend. Next one is the Orbe Superfine Hairspray Duo. It's a $92 value. It's on sale for $62. I've never tried their hairspray. I've tried their dry texturizing spray, and this is a really expensive brand, and I think $62 for both hairsprays is actually a really good value, considering some of the other hairsprays that are higher end are similar per bottle. So I like to try this one out. I like the brand, but I usually don't buy it frequently because of the price. Okay, the next one is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It's a $78 value for 2 of them, and you're getting it for $53. This is another cult classic. I have this myself, and I'm not buying it this anniversary sale because I still have another bottle. This just sets your makeup, melts everything together, especially if you're using a lot of powder products, and it has a fine, I don't know if you can see that, but it has a really fine mist, so it's not going to get like water droplets everywhere. This one's a great one to make your face look more hydrated. It's not a mattifying setting mist, so when you're going to the fall winter months and you just want everything to look set and blended well together, this is a great one to use. Next one is the Bobbi Brown Golden Glow Waterproof Cream Eyeshadow Stick. It's a $102 value for sale for $54. The Nordstrom Anniversary Sale always has these shadow sticks. I think there's a NARS one too on their sale. They're great. They are waterproof. I have a small one here in the golden pink, and they're just a really creamy formula. And they have a lot of drugstore dupes for this one, I will say. But if you're looking for the brand name, if you're looking for a great deal, this is a time to grab it. They have some really pretty colors depending on what you like. There's like a taupey color, a brown shimmer, and a terracotta shimmer. So I highly recommend the Bobbi Brown Shadow Sticks. I also like the NARS one, and I don't think they have it for the anniversary sale, but the Laura Mercier ones are also really good as well. And the Charlotte Tilbury ones, the new ones, the Exagger Eyes, fantastic. I'm wearing them on my eyes today. They're not part of the sale, but I do love them. And once you get me started talking makeup, I could just start giving you recommendations like that. So anyway, Bobbi Brown eyeshadow sticks, great deal. Okay, the next one is the Satin Kajal Jewel Liner Collection, which retails for $215 and on sale is $183 from the Victoria Beckham collection. And these are 4 eyeliners, a sharpener, and a mascara. And although that price sounds outrageous, it's actually a really good deal considering Victoria Beckham's line. Now, I have 2 of her eyeliners, one in the cocoa and another one in this like goldish color. It's called Bronze actually. And one side is a smudger and the other side is the eyeliner. These are really, really creamy. And it's because of that Kajal creaminess that is what is known for. And this is a beautiful eyeliner. If you have tried her brand, if you have tried these eyeliners and love it and you love these colors, then this is actually a really great value. I've never tried her mascara or any other of her makeup, but these 2 items, the eyeliner that I do have, I really do love. They're really creamy, smooth, they blend like a dream, and I highly recommend them. Okay, the next one is the Effortless Eyeshadow and Mascara gift set from Armani at $94 value, and the sale is $62. And it looks like the color is 22M Cashew, 67S Sparkle, and the mascara is in black. And these are a fan favorite for a good reason. I have the color, it's faded right now, I don't know if it's 25M, and these blend really soft, really smooth, silky texture to them. They are long wearing. I wouldn't say that they're waterproof or crease resistant. They're a much silkier feel. They're great everyday basic color if you want to do all over the eye. And so if this is something that you like, this is a great deal for that set. Next one is the Kiehl's Better Screen UV Serum with SPF 50. It's a $90 value for 2 of them, and it's $62 in the sale. I have this. I use this every day as my serum that has built-in SPF. The SPF is SPF 50. And I do wear additional sunscreen and a tinted moisturizer I have as well. I'm always trying to protect my face as I'm getting older. It blends really easily. There's no white cast. As you can see, there's nothing on it. This is a great everyday skincare item that incorporates some extra sunscreen if you're really bad about it. So I highly recommend this. It's a really great deal, and it's a really good skincare brand as well. Next one are the BK Beauty brush sets. There's an Angie Hot and Flashy set for $79.99, normally $130. There's another Essential Collection on sale for $89.99, normally $140. And then there's a travel set that is on sale for $79.99, normally $120. And unless you've been under a rock, you probably have heard of BK Beauty brush set. or brushes. And I have the Nikki LaRose ones, I have the Angie Hot and Flashy ones, and I have some of the essential ones as well. So take a look and see if these are brushes that you need. They're great quality. Mine are dirty. Sorry, I didn't clean them. But they blend like a dream. They really help, you know, your makeup be more effortless and much smoother in their application. And so if you're in the hunt for a brush set or these specific brushes, this is a great time to get them. Okay, the next one is by First Aid Beauty, the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. And this one's gonna be on sale for $39. And it's 2 tubes of them actually. I have, not the tubes, but I have a jar of the 10 ounce, and I use this about every day, sometimes every other day. If you have keratosis pilaris, am I saying it right? KP, chicken skin, the little red bumps, if you have them on your arms, some people have them on their legs, some people have them on their butt. This has AHA 10%, so it'll help exfoliate that skin and it'll help the bumps be more, you know, soft. So I use this all the time. Alongside this, I use the Lactin lotion, and it really helps smooth my skin out, and I don't see those rough bumps anymore, but it is something you have to keep up with. And this is a great product and a good sale to restock if you use it. And the next one is the MD Solar Science Mineral BB Cream in the medium, SPF 50. The sale price is $28.99, and after the sale, it will go back up to $43. I have not tried this. The brand gets really great reviews I've seen on other sites. I have something similar with Fenty Beauty, and I just mentioned earlier that I use a tinted moisturizer that has SPF in it. And so this is something different I would like to try. I've tried the Color Science, again, I've tried Fenty, I've tried Elta as well. So I've never tried this brand, so I think I'm gonna pick this up to give it a shot. Okay, I have a fun throwback, sort of throwback item for you, and it is the Barefoot Dreams Zebra Stripe Pet Sweater. Now, if you've been around for any length of time on any of these Nordstrom Anniversary Sales, like going back a couple of years, everything was Barefoot Dreams. You couldn't get away from a Nordstrom Anniversary Sale without getting a Barefoot Dreams blanket, cardigan, robe, sweater. So I thought this was a little bit of fun item for you, for those pet lovers out there. And it is a cozy barefoot sweater, pet sweater. And it's $31.99 on sale, and after the sale is $48. So I thought, what a fun way to keep the Nordstrom Anniversary Barefoot Dreams tradition going than through your pet. So if you have a little loved animal of yours that's part of the family and you want to get him or her into the anniversary sale, this is a great way to do so. And I thought this was so fun and so cute. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know this was a real long one and there's so many items on this sale. I hope it felt like we were window shopping together, like we were friends just chatting about what items that we like and which ones are really good and which ones we're excited to try out. I love to know what you're picking up for the sale. Let me know down below if there's something you have your eye on, something that you agree with me or disagree with me on, or if there's a piece that you really think is great for this sale and that you are hoping to pick up. If you enjoyed hanging out with me today, thank you. Please consider commenting down below, giving this a thumbs up, and subscribing and joining the YouTube community here. It really helps my channel grow. And I really enjoyed hanging out with you today. I hope you have a great time creating your wish list, and happy shopping, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.